What is good, YouTube? Mr.Maybe here, all cool. And today I'm going to be telling a story time about how me and my homies almost got caught in an abandoned building. So strap in, get the fire going, or get some popcorn and sit back and relax. So this happened back a while back, right? Me and my homies were bored as hell. And we were so bored, and that's when the dumbest ideas sound like the best plans. So one of my boys, let's call him Marcus, comes up with a genius idea. He said, "Yo, there's an abandoned building like 10 minutes away. I've been trying to check it out." Now, most people would have said no. But when you're with your friends at night and you're already hyped up on energy drinks, saying no isn't even an option. So boom, we pull up. This place was sketchy as hell. Windows busted out, graffiti everywhere, broken glass on the floor. It looked like a type of building you see in horror movies where the group doesn't even make it out alive. But of course, we're all laughing and joking like we're, untouchable. At first, it was chill. We were walking around, shining flashlights, just clowning on each other. But then Marcus, being the absolute dumbass he finds this old ass fire extinguisher in the corner. Instead of leaving it alone like a normal person, or maybe even just taking a picture of it, because why not? He just has to pull it. He pulled the pin and sprayed that shit everywhere. The sound echoed through the damn building. Like that shit was loud as hell. White mist flying everywhere, all over the place, setting off car alarms outside. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I said. We didn't even think much of it at first until we heard sirens in the distance. That's when my stomach dropped, because I'm sitting here wondering, bro, that could either be for us or that's for like an ambulance or like a car, like a police car passing by. We didn't know, but we peek out and we peek. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. We peek out the busted window and sure enough, flashing red and blue lights, creeping closer. Somebody must have called about people messing around in the building. And Marcus just made it 10 times worse by spraying the fucking fire extinguisher, acting like this building was on fire or some shit. So now we're panicking, sprinting through the dark ass buildings, trying to find a way out. And that shit was dark. We had no flashlights. We were dumb to not even bring flashlights. But every door we checked is locked. Boards nailed over the exits, and it's just a straight Scooby-Doo levels of chaos. We're running through hallways, bro, like it's a Scooby-Doo scene, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's exactly what it looked like. I put, a video on screen, but that's what it looked like. Finally, we find this sketchy-ass side door, and that looks like it has not been opened since the 80s. My boy kicks it open, man really say, fuck the property damage, we're just gonna kick open this door. But anyways, we all take off running through the weeds behind the building, because it's like a big old, just put it into perspective, right? We got this building and it's surrounded by weeds because the grass around it has not been cut in years. My heart is pounding and sweat is dripping, just praying the cops shine the flashlight on us, right? We duck behind the line of trees, staying low as the cops roll in front of the building. We can hear them walking inside, flashing flashlights, scanning around, calling out. Meanwhile, we're crouched in the dark, like, yo, if Marcus breathes out too loud, I'm leaving his ass here, because his dumb ass is the one that got us in this stupid ass situation, right? After what felt like forever, though, probably like 3 to 4 hours later, the cops didn't find anyone, and eventually they dipped. We waited another 5 to 6 minutes or so, 6, 7, just to be safe. Don't make a joke about that in the comments down below. Holy, why did I say that? Then booked it back to the car, like our lives depended on it, because it did. Because I'm not trying to get, end up in juvie, even though they probably would have, slapped it on our wrist, because we're like at the time probably like 14 or so. Moral of the story, though, that is literally it. Moral of the story: do not explore abandoned buildings with Marcus, dude. Like, dude almost got us locked up over a damn fire extinguisher, bro. Like, his ADHD ass could not leave that shit alone. He decides to pick it up, take it off the wall, pull the pin, and spray that shit. Like, dude, it looked like smoke was everywhere, bro. The halls were covered in everything, bro. It looked like certain substances, bro. Like, it was kind of weird. But anyways, though, do not do what we did. Learn from my mistakes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I love y'all very much, though, and let me know if you want more story times like this in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.